in Game 3 of this American League Division Series against the Texas Rangers. This game will be in Arlington, but before, I wanted just to show off our strong top 3 of our batting lineup of all 399 overalls: Francisco Lindor, Mike Trout, Juan Soto, and then 94, Anthony Rendon. The lowest overall in our lineup being an 87, which is very good. But you see, not exactly the way we wanted the postseason to start for us. But we do have Blake Snell taking the mound for us in this one. And, 2 Game 5s in the National League, and Cleveland looks to be maybe about to take down Houston. ALCS. Let me just show you quickly. Veteran All-Star, same as always. Francisco Lindor to lead off against Zach Davies. The 3-1 pitch to Lindor to start Game 3.
Lifted in the air.
Will be hit well to center field. The line of DeShields Jr. there, and there's one away. One down in the inning, and Mike Trout stumbles into the batter's box.
And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
1-1 pitch to Trout.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Straight up into the air.
Gallo
will be caught by Joey Gallo in left field for a quick out number 2.
For the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now 2 down on the inning. Juan Soto steps in. 1-2 batting average. What? 1-2. What? 1-2 count. And that will be a good play by Odor at second. 1-2 bad. What am I doing? There you see the Rangers and their manager.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
His team will be led off with Delino DeShields. It'll be a 2-1 count. Snell will deliver. It's a fastball fouled off 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Snell.
High and
fly
deep
ball
down the left field
carries
line.
Out of play.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Another
2-2.
try at 2-2.
To DeShields. Grounded. Rendon, great play, one away.
And that's out number 1.
A quick first out. Now Rougned Odor in the batter's box.
Bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
It'll be a 2-1 count. As Snell delivers again. That's a slider painting the outside edge. Beautiful pitch, and the count is even.
And hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Held off by Odor. Will do this 2-2 once more. Swung on and missed. Blake Snell pick up his first strikeout of the game.
Whatever you want to throw it over.
2 away in the inning. Xander Bogart steps in. 3-1. It's a fastball shell. Will be a 2-out base runner for Texas. Bogart takes off for second, and he's safe. Oh, just barely in there before the tag. And that was a called ball, too. I thought for sure that was going to be strike 2. Instead, the count is even at 2-2. Pitch from Snell, popped up by Gallo. Snell under it. There, and the inning is over. Texas gets 1 base runner off the walk, but nothing comes of it. Anthony Rendon will lead off the second.
Against Zach Davies. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run.
Pitch to Rendon. Looper, shallow center field. DeShields has speed, and he will reel it in.
That ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Quick out number 1. Now Miguel Andujar still looking for his hit in his first hit of the playoffs.
Ready to deal. Here's
not
the
a good start for him. And he pops it up. Guzman under it.
And
he's there, and there's 1 away. Guzman responsible. He's the main man, I'd say, responsible for the Rangers' Game 1 victory. Now you see Mitch Haniger 0 for 7 so far in the series, looking for his first hit. 1-1 pitch from Davies. Oh, a great curveball. Really fooled
he's had a
Haniger.
very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches.
1-2.
And he's got a chance to keep it in single
And the
digits
pitch
again
from
here
it.
in the second.
Grounded, base hit into left field. He has his first hit of the series, and the inning will continue.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down. But
Now
number 6
Vladimir
here
Guerrero
could be a little bit
Jr.,
more
another
difficult.
man who's off to a very poor start this postseason. He also has no
right there,
hits.
Dan. Just a nice AB
2-1
by the
count
6-hole
on
guy.
Guerrero.
After watching his first 5 brethren take a
And he rips it to third. It bounces off of the third baseman's glove. He recovers and throws out Haniger. Wow. Not going to see a play like that very often.
And it's fouled away.
And the inning is over. Snell back on the mound facing Guzman. Gets him to swing and miss.
Way out of the zone, and there's one
There's
away.
one away. Blake Snell, we've seen
Standing in,
moments from him this
as he'll get
weekend.
his first opportunity
No
in
hitter
this
we
one.
saw
And he
a
takes
few
ball
episodes
2, and
ago.
it's 2-1.
Snellzilla, former Cy Young winner.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Very, for what Lourdes Gurriel Jr. has ended up being for the Rays, and now he's a White Sox. I honestly think that trading him while he was a top prospect to Tampa Bay for Blake Snell was a very smart move. I wasn't sure about it while Snell struggled his first few. Oh my!
Zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That was a watch straight
not
through.
going
Wow.
his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners.
That's
if
so.
you're not throwing
That was
strikes
an
consistently.
easily callable strike three.
Drilled right back
And
up
base
the
hit
middle.
back up the
and
middle.
that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Anyway, as I was saying,
lot of
Snell,
traffic hitting the base
he
pass
struggled
first
his
and
first
second
few
with
years.
1 out. I know you're looking for a
It
double
was
play
not
ball.
easy for him to get used to playing for the Blue Jays. I think he really, no. He really has, and yeah, he's starting to become a very strong pitcher for us as he picks up another strikeout.
Patrick Wisdom goes down for the second out.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa in the box. 3-1 pitch is inside, ball 4. So the bases are loaded now. Delino DeShields Jr. in 2-1 count, his second at bat. Fouled off, and it's a 2-2 count.
After grounding out in his only trip to
2-2.
the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty. but
Fly
this
ball
guy's
hit
got
pretty well to left
field
field. It's
down the
carrying
baseline.
down the
I don't think
line
he
and
even
out of
concerns
play.
himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's gonna be in the dirt. Get away! Sanchez throw! Snell able to tag out Mazzara, and the Rangers won't score. Almost a terrible, wild pitch from Blake Snell. Instead, he just helped himself end the inning. Score stays tied at nothing as we head to the third, where Gary Sanchez, the 8-hole hitter, leads off. 1-2 count on Sanchez.
A good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Where's he? He was seven.
So one away
He
in
wasn't.
the Toronto third.
Because DeYoung is 9.
Illinois State product
1-2 count on Paul DeYoung.
Swung on and
Hit well, left field, carrying. It'll be caught by Gallo in front of the
track, and
warning
he's
track.
able to put it
We're
away
at number
for
2.
the second out.
So a man who's homered in this series. Big one back in
Bases are
game
empty
2.
here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the
Still
switch
Miller
hitting
steps
shortstop
in
and
3-1.
perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And this
That'll
is
be
taken
low for ball 4, so
and
he
they'll
will
have
work a
themselves
2-out walk,
base
and
runner here
it's a
after all.
3-1 count on Mike Trout.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty.
Trout has
Almost
also
went
homered,
deep
and he
his
will
last
work a walk.
AB, certainly just missed it.
Soto,
This
who has
guy's
also
big power.
homered, he's will
feeling
now
pretty
step
good
in with a
as a
2-1
pitch. Look for
count,
him to try and
2
get on
outs,
something.
and 2
Drive
ons.
it out
Davies
the
losing
yard.
control here in the third.
Here's the 2-1.
Inside 3-1 on Soto, and the actual MVP of the American League this year, Anthony Rendon, waits on
He's got
deck.
a great situation and count to do that right here.
Line
Soto
towards
hits
center
it well
field.
to center field. It'll be caught by DeShields.
Come to pass as the inning.
So nothing happens off the 2-out
Next for the
rally
Rangers,
from
Delino
Toronto.
DeShields.
Speaking of DeShields, he's going to be the one to lead off the third for Texas. Be a 2-2 count on him. He was up last inning. Didn't end up getting his at-bat because the wild pitch that ended up resulting in a 2-1 putout. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed.
Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts.
4 strikeouts so far for Blake Snell. 1-2 count, Rougned Odora. Slider in there, strike 3, 5 strikeouts for Blake Snell.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It'll be a 1-1 pitch to Xander Bogart. Slider up and in.
First 2 men in the
Good
inning have
pitch
both
from
gone down
Snell.
via the
Fooled
punch-out,
Bogart,
so we'll see if he
1-2.
can fare any better.
And the fastball misses
Tough fastball to lay off on
just
1 and 2,
outside,
but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Ground ball, Rendon fields, easy play, short hop throw to first.
And the side is retired.
The inning is over. We head to the 4th with still no score.
Anthony Rendon. He pulled out in his last
Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 in this one. 1-1 pitch to him, hit hard, and it'll be over the glove of the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom, I believe.
But that hasn't been the
Yes,
case.
for a lead-off base
can
hit.
handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one
Del
of them.
Andujar, like I
Another
said,
base hit.
still no
Leading
hits.
off for the boys. This guy's
This
had a monster
postseason,
postseason so
He's
far.
an MVP candidate all season long.
High fly
Unfortunately, it has not resulted in a strong October when it really matters. 0 for 2 in this one. 1 on, 1 out. Mitch Haniger, who singled in the first at-bat, steps in. 2-1 count on him. 2-1 pitch from Davies.
And just never could commit to the swing
Get
there, but he
Haniger
went around,
to,
and it's even now at 2-2.
Unsuccessfully
Still
check
all
his
zeros
swing, and
in
the
column
count
here
is
in the
even.
4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody
2-2
score
pitch.
here?
I think this continues for a while.
Haniger, drive to left, hit well, caught by Gallo on the run, 2
This
away.
is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This is what the Jays have done all postseason long. They have made amazing contact, but it's not enough for it to clear the wall. If all the pitches that we have hit that have been caught on the warning track went 5 feet further,
him, and he can't connect, so he
we
finds
would
himself down
have
1
blown
and 2
them out
now.
both games.
2 things pitchers really love. Cold
1-2,
strike threes,
Vladimir
and
Guerrero
jamming hitters.
Jr.
How
up,
about that?
2
Talk
outs,
about
runner
that
on
jam
first.
right there. That's about as good as
Rounded to third, it hits the base!
Third base bag.
It hit the third base bag. Wisdom has no play. That'll be a 2-out base hit for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now batting,
It's a 1-1
Gary
count
Sanchez.
on Gary
2 men on,
Sanchez.
2 away here in
2
the
out,
4th.
2 on, 2 out. Another maybe
1 and
2-out
1.
rally
Here it
for
is.
Toronto,
Bouncer to the left side.
and they don't come through once more.
Throw on to first
Inning
is
over.
in time, and the Toronto rally. So next to the plate
And,
for Texas, Joey Gallo. He popped out in
A
his
very,
first trip.
very crucial game to win. Don't know if we'll need him or not, but we're going to warm up Syndergaard. We're going to warm up Mize. Snell has been amazing, but if we only pitch him 4 or 5, he definitely
Started to chase there.
What?
They'll appeal it down
If
to
he only
third,
goes 4 or
and
5
no swing.
innings.
It's ball 2.
then we could.
Gallo
Oh, that
swings
ball
and
driven by Joey Gallo and deep. That ball is caught by Haniger on the warning track. What was I saying? Yeah, if I only have him go 4 or 5 innings, then he can pitch.
Ronald Guzman.
Ronald Guzman fouls off the curve. He can pitch in multiple more. Like he could pitch in game
Soft
5.
liner to the
if we
right
needed him.
side.
This game
Throw
3.
gets him 2 down.
Yeah, he could pitch in game 5 if there was one. And if there's not, and we move on, then he can pitch game 1 of the
That brings
ALCS.
up the versatile Nomar Mazara. That's it to short.
So
Does he
I don't
have
want
another
Snell to go
1, 2,
very
3
far
inning?
because he's
He
one of those
does.
people where if you
7
can bring him out of your bullpen, then it's really
Welcome
just
back.
game over.
Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the
But
5th.
he is making quick work
Thanks,
of Texas.
Matt.
So.
In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi.
2-1 count on Paul DeYoung, who almost went yard in his last at-bat. Hit the ball very well.
Line drive to center
Ended
field.
up being caught by Joey Gallo. Hits it very well again. That one right to Delano DeShields Jr. One away.
The batter,
Now Francisco Lindor, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. It's a 2-1 count on him. Again, ahead in the count on Davies. 2-1 pitch.
There's a swing.
Fastball down the middle, and he turns on it. He rips that one off the wall. He may have hit it too hard. Throw back into second offline. He hit that one so hard, he actually made it a close play at second. But a one-out double from Francisco Lindor. Very, very good opportunity now with the 2 and 3 batters of our
right center. Mazzara is under it.
Omar Mazzara is there. Lindor thought about tagging. Probably good that he didn't. And there's 2 away. All it takes is a base hit now from former MVP 24-year-old Juan Soto. And Jays can take a lead. And his eyes lit up. He saw a high two-seamer. He wanted it. And
they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And now the
swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the third.
It's a strike.
So Blake Snell in what might be his final inning of work will take the mound and look to keep the Rays.
Offensive production to this point.
And
flat out,
look to keep the Rangers.
They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though their kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
CJ Crone.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Outside 3-1. Third baseman Patrick Wisdom on deck.
Hit on the ground down the first
fouled
baseline.
off. The count is full now on Crone.
And it's full now at 3-2.
3-2 pitch. Snell fires, swing and a miss.
Slider as he swings through it for the
a
first
great
out
pitch
of the
from Blake Snell.
Ready now, Patrick Wisdom.
Now 1-2 count on Patrick Wisdom.
First try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Hit into left. That's going to fall in front of Soto. He had no play on it.
It gets up there,
and there's going to be a 1-on and 1-out.
Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hits that one well. It's going to land down and left. Soto going to try and get it in as fast as possible. It won't matter. That's going to be an RBI double for the Rangers signal caller. It's 1-0 Texas in the 5th.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't
2-1
try to
to
do
the
too much
Shield.
right here. He just
Fly
takes
ball,
what's there.
shallow
Safely
center.
on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Trout is
Trout
there,
almost able to throw out Falefa at
back
second.
in time, safe at second base. The batter ready for
Now
another
to end
shot
his
now.
day of work, maybe fouled
To
off.
this point, hit hard.
Swing and a miss. Blake Snell gives up 1 earned in 5 strong innings of work. Will be turned to the bullpen, however. We just have to hope that our offense can come through. It has been shut down so far this postseason. And the Rangers pitching has been phenomenal. And that has been one of the main reasons why they are so dominant.
Now batter. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around.
2-1 to Andujar.
He extends
He hits that one opposite field, carrying pretty well. Almost his first hit of the postseason and almost a game-tying homer. That is up in the pitch.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the
2-1 pitch to Haniger.
Takes a pass and misses that strike 2.
Oh, man.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able
2-2.
to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball,
pitch from Davies.
mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Haniger saw it coming. Slaps it in the left for a 2-out base hit. It's not like we're not making contact. We are getting some hits and we are hitting the ball hard. We are just not. We're not catching a break. We aren't getting it into the gap. We're hitting it hard,
Now
just
is
not
the
hard
designated
enough.
hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning.
Ground ball to short. Bogarts will go the short route to second, and the inning's over.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
We are going to go to Syndergaard for 1 or 2 innings of work.
Takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Didn't do so well in game 1.
And a sinker dips too low there.
But if we can get,
well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen
if we can keep it a 1-0 game until the 8th, then we're good. Because then we can bring in Mives and have Hader win. And yeah, have that to lock down the game.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Counts even 2-2
I want
to Joey
Syndergaard
Gallo.
out here on the mound because he had a very poor first start, and I feel like if I give him some innings right here, he can kind of find himself for his next start.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Sanchez throw definitely in time. They get Bogarts. There's 2 away.
Into his motion. Here comes the
3-1 to Guzman.
Holds off on the slider, and
Bad,
that's a good idea
bad.
as it's ball 4.
2-out walk.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Omar Mazara hits it well to left. Soto under it. The inning's over. We head to the 7th in what is still a pitcher's duel 1-run game. Iggy's still on the mound for Texas. They have had no reason to take him out. 3-2. Sanchez watches the 2-seamer outside. Ball 4.
All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra.
Now Paul DeJong, 2-1 count.
So a pivotal moment here and digging in now.
2-1 pitch to DeJong.
Representing the possible go-ahead run. Trying to
He
bunt his
doesn't
way
connect
forward
on
to
a
no
bunt
avail.
that would
It's
have advanced
2-2.
Sanchez to second. 2-2. 2-2 from Davies.
The 2-2 is
Swing and a miss.
He got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
1-2 count Francisco Lindora.
Straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
1-2 to Lindor.
He pulls
He
this
doubled in
one
his
into right.
last at bat.
In
He's
for a
gonna
base hit, and he's
pick
2
up
for
another
3.
big hit
Long
here
throw to
in this
third.
one. Throw into third, not in time.
And he
Lindor
is into
advances on the
second base
throw.
with 1
1
away
out,
as the
2 runners
go-ahead
are in
run.
scoring position, and 4-time MVP Mike Trout is up. And they will intentionally walk him to load the bases.
Has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so
On
far.
Soto now.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout
the
will give him
biggest
a free
at-bat
pass to first,
of the
so
game
the
so
bases
far.
are loaded here on the intentional
He's 0 for
walk,
3.
and the force play is now in order. Now
Won the
Juan
MVP,
Soto.
not this
Been a rough
season,
go of
but
things
the
at
last.
plate for him so far, but his guys are
2-1.
looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game.
Soto
especially
driving to right, that one falls. That is going to be a 2 RBI.
And in the late stages of game 3, they've broken the tie. A tag for 1.
2 RBI double and then some messed up base running. But Soto gives the Jays the lead. Shane Green brought in. 2 out, Soto on third.
That's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 61.
Not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3, but he
That
stands
ball
to be the
popped up
loser unless
behind
things can turn
second.
around.
The Jays offense comes alive in the 7th, drives home 2, and gives
Here's CJ Cron now. He's 1
them
for
their
2
first
in the
lead of the game. 3-2. Syndergaard. Oh, Cron able to foul it off. Can't say it's full.
Another payoff pitch. And he lays off.
Well, the walk tells me that he probably won't.
Late in the game.
That actually tells me that this will be his last batter of the game, where we'll get Hader warmed up in a game that we really have to lock down. That ball's driven well to left field. Soto crashes into the wall and makes a spectacular catch.
Now in the box,
with that, Casey Mize will be brought in to go 1 2/3 innings. Hopefully, that is the goal, and finish off the game. Well, not finish off the game, and then set it up for Hader.
The other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards
and that'll get by to Young. Past his outstretched glove. 2 on, 2 out. The Rougned Odor.
The second base
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Running fastball fouled off. The count is full. Sanchez calls for the change.
He's set.
Mize delivers.
And he misses
ball 4.
So now that potential tying run scoops up 90 feet to third base.
1-2 count.
Digging in now.
On Bogart.
He's got a chance to tie this ball.
I know! Speared by Andujar. The Rangers will not score.
Jamie Schultz.
Jamie Schultz, who picked up the loss in Game 2. He choked out of the bullpen. And the Jays are going to look to get some good cuts off of him again. We're actually just going to, just in case, get Jimmy Cora 1-2. If things don't go Mize's way in the 8th.
The 1-2.
That ball popped up.
Odor waits on it.
Rougned Odor under it, 1 away. Been a throughout.
Stepping into the box.
I actually don't see that changing. Schultz may have had a bad time last time, but you know that if a pitcher messes up like, oh my God, if a pitcher messes up like that in such a big spot, you know that they're going to make sure they'll never do it again. And Schultz is going to try his hardest to make sure he doesn't mess things for Texas and give them the best chance possible to come back and win this. So the 1-2 again to Henniger is going to be hit into the gap. It'll get by Mazzara, roll all the way to the wall. The Shields cuts it off, and Henniger is halfway to third before it's in the infield. A 1-out triple for Mitch Henniger, and the Jays have an opportunity to score. 2-2 count. It'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the batter.
They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
All we need is a ground ball, a fly out, something hit to the outfield, and that should score Henniger. 2. Guerrero hitting anything that's within the stadium, basically, making sure he's not going to go down watching strike 3. When he didn't go down watching it, I'll give him that. But now it'll take a base hit from Sanchez. He brings home Henniger.
Runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
1-1 count. The pip in the air. Nomar Mazzara is there, and the inning is over.
1 left for Toronto, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Almost
Joey Gallo now
clutch,
batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started
for
here
the
in
Jays
the inning.
there.
They look to wake up.
Unfortunately, we aren't able to bring it home, but we're going to hope Mize can keep the score where it is and keep the Rangers at bay here in the 8th. And that way, Hader has a lead going into the 9th. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Gallo to start the inning. Now to be Ronald Guzman.
The Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the left.
Swing and a miss on a beautiful splitter. 1-2. The pitch to Guzman. Hit back up the middle, but it's Mike Trout there for out number 2.
Straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble.
I'm not sure how this inning is going to play out, but it seems to have at least started off pretty well. But with it being a 1-run game, one bad pitch hit hard, clearing the wall will tie it. But with that, we head to the 9th.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
We'll hopefully get an inning where we can get some insurance and then have Josh Hader finish it off.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts.
Bogarts
Cleanly
throw to first in time, one away.
And that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The bat.
One away.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping
very
in,
good game.
Francisco Lindor. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
On the curve.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
For Texas, and he gets Lindor to pop it up. In foul territory, Patrick Wisdom there to him.
Number 2.
The center fielder.
Trout steps
Digging
in.
in to try it again.
He's intentionally walked in his last at-bat. That loaded the bases for Juan Soto.
He's set. Here comes
1-1
the
to
1-1.
him.
Hot
Grounded to
shot.
Bogarts.
Bogarts has
Throw
it.
across the diamond just in time, and the inning is
Inning
over.
is over. So they're
We head to the bottom of the...
Josh Hader enters the game to
Josh
finish
Hader.
this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 71.
Is
The plate now for Texas is the DH.
3-2.
CJ Cron.
Strike,
Hit in
he
2 official
looking.
trips to the
Cron
plate
thought it was ball 4.
So got
He
him
thought
looking
wrong.
there.
One
CJ Cron is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
fouled off.
Ball and 2
1-2.
strikes now.
Hader gets the sign from Sanchez and delivers.
And he
Fastball
strikes him out
swung
as
on
well.
and missed.
So
2
they get
away.
Back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces. Out
2
of the
away
bullpen.
in the inning. It is down
So now
to
up steps
Isaiah
Kiner
Falefa.
It was a flyout
He's
ball
responsible
in
for the only RBI the Rangers have in this one.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1 count. The pitch from Hader in there.
Strike 2.
2-2.
And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas
The
down to
pitch.
their final strike in this one.
Fly ball,
This
left
ball's
field,
in the air
Juan
to left
Soto
field.
under it,
They
and
should
the
do it.
Blue Jays
Get under it,
win.
make the catch, and the Blue Jays
See
are
the
gonna
winning
take
pitcher
home
there
field
at
advantage
Syndergaard,
back.
because
They
he was in the
win
game when we
3
struck
to
for
go
2
up
in the
2
7th.
games to 1 as this one is over. This
The
one
Blue Jays
definitely
1 game
a
away
low-scoring
from taking
affair as we get one
the
last
series.
look at our final line score.
Your winning pitcher is Noah Syndergaard. He went 1 1/3 inning, had 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no earned runs. Lost was Zach Davies. He went 6 2/3 innings, had 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, and 4 walks. The save goes to Josh Hader. He went 1 inning, had no hits, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs, and no walks. And the player of the game was Mitch Haniger. He went 3 for 4 with a triple and 2 singles. That will wrap up this episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. I'll see you.